If you have not subscribed for this channel so far, please subscribe by pressing the subscribe button. Also press bell button. As you know, subscription for YouTube is free only. This vacancy is again sourced from LinkedIn. Hiring for Chennai, permanent role, head business development, qualification engineering graduate with MBA, postgraduate business management, experience around 20 to 25 years in business development, marketing and commercial role for EPC from APC engineering companies. Interested candidates can share profile to. They are given the email ID. I just read this opportunity. Those who wish to apply can apply to this email ID. This vacancy, it's mentioned it is for Kuwait. A large number of vacancies it is mentioned. A list of vacancies are mentioned. You can just go through these vacancies. They are telling, it is written that client interviews in Mumbai and Gujarat next week. They have given the phone numbers and email ID. You can note down the email ID and apply for these positions to this email ID. And the phone numbers are there. If the client interview is over or not yet over, you can just check with them. Accordingly, you can proceed. This vacancy, it is sourced from LinkedIn. In this opportunity, they said we are looking for below positions in Astron, Oman. PDO experience or Oman experience candidates will be preferred. All the candidates should have 10 years of project experience, on mechanical supervisors, 2 E&I supervisor, 3 civil supervisor, 4 QC civil inspector. Kindly send your MS Word file CV to the email ID they have given, visible here. You can go through and apply with present and expected salary. That's what they have written. This opportunity is sourced from LinkedIn. Interview in Mumbai. It reads like interview in Mumbai. Interview will be held on 22nd February 2020 in Mumbai. Seeking candidates for the role of process engineer. Job location Gurgaon. Skill required, experience in basic engineering or detail engineering under or detail engineering in refinery or EPC sector. The email ID is given here itself. It is for Lummus Technology. It is a leading licensor of proprietary petrochemicals, refining, gasification and gas processing technologies. So the interview date is mentioned as 22nd February. So you may note the email ID and apply quickly because date is very close. This opportunity they have mentioned, it is maintenance engineer at Jaipur. For this position, they mentioned candidates should have graduate in civil engineering with relevant experience of at least 10 to 15 years with handling large campus for industrial projects and maintenance including civil construction, commissioning of allied services, etc. So maintenance of large institutional buildings in aspects of building maintenance, electrical, firefighting, lifts, air conditioning, etc. would be preferable. It's written. Interested candidates may apply immediately on or before 15th February 2020. It's written. The mail ID is visible here. You can pause the video, watch, note the email ID and apply for this position. These opportunities are also noted from LinkedIn. It is for Kakinada and Bangalore. It is for engineering services at Bangalore and Kakinada. Lead piping engineer, FPSO Bangalore. Reservoir engineer, Kakinada. Subsea pipeline installation, Kakinada. FPSO process engineer, Bangalore. Piping stress, FPSO Bangalore. Pre-commissioning engineer, Subsea, Kakinada. Marine operations engineer, Kakinada. Telecom expert, microwave, Bangalore. Minimum 7 years of experience in offshore oil and gas industry is required, in which 3 years of experience in the deep sea water, deep water or FPSO. Water depth minimum 400 meters is mandatory. Mandatory any engineering or higher. That's what they mentioned. The email ID is provided below itself. Kindly note the email ID and apply for these positions for this email ID. This opportunity is again sourced from LinkedIn. Wanted, it reads like this: Wanted junior lab technicians, total 10 vacancies for top oil and gas processing company. Experience 1 to 3 years of oil and gas. Salary 3.25 lakh per annum. They have mentioned even salary. Job details: set up, troubleshoot, and maintain equipment including calibration logs and training records. Provide timely and high quality data reports that document test results. Checking of crude oil BSSW. Checking the oil in water ppm for all types of produced water. So they are given the email ID also. So interested, those who are competent and interested, comment here your location and also send your updated resume on. Like that they have given the mail ID. Kindly note and apply for these questions to this email ID. This opportunity is sourced from LinkedIn. It's for Kuwait. Lead corporate applications learning management systems. 7+ years of experience in administering learning management system is requisite. Email ID is given here itself. It's only for Indian candidates. Interested Indian candidates can share their profile to the given email ID. It's mentioned. This opportunity is also sourced from LinkedIn. Urgent requirement: position network administrator, location Abu Dhabi, Ruwais, UAE, client Adnath Group. Last date for CV submission 5th February. That is tomorrow. So you may have to apply quickly. The email ID is given here. Bachelor's degree in computer science engineering or equivalent. Minimum 4 to 5 years experience in multiple domains of networking. So what is mentioned? They have given the requirements. Since it is tomorrow, quickly apply for it. This 5th February is the last date it's mentioned. This opportunity is also sourced from LinkedIn. It is position for operations manager, Iraq 8/3 rotation. Paragon G is looking for operations manager for an oil and gas operator in the northern Iraq. Candidates must have experience of working in a remote desert environment. If interested, please send your CV. So they are given the email ID here. Kindly note the email ID and apply for this email ID to this email ID for this position. This opportunity is again sourced from LinkedIn. Urgent hiring for process engineers. Experience 6 to 15 years. Description: preparation of HSE design philosophy and fire and gas philosophy. Like that it is mentioned. There are also other requirements: preparation of hazardous area classification schedule and layouts, passive fireproofing schedule and layout, etc. They have given. Job type is mentioned as contract. Location is Chennai. The email ID is given below. You can just note and apply for this position. This opportunity was also noted from LinkedIn. It is for Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, as you know, is a peaceful country previously from USSR. So there are given multiple opportunities, 28/28 rotation. So they mentioned Stam Gastroy. They require manpower pooling for Kazakhstan project on 28/28 rotation. Shutdown planning engineer, shutdown coordinator, project controls engineer, maintenance engineer, spare parts engineer, CMMS engineer, API engineer, API 653 inspector, API 510, API 570 inspector. Then construction engineer, operations support, construction engineer, mechanical, construction engineer, instruments, construction engineer, electrical and completion, well services supervisor, porting supervisor, lead lifting and hoisting engineer, lifting and hoisting specialist, asset integrity specialist, MOC administrator, and the email ID is also given below. You can note the email ID and apply for this position to this email ID. You can pause the video since it is in small letters. You can pause the video to note down the email ID. This opportunity is also sourced from LinkedIn. It is for senior material engineer, Abu Dhabi. Job description, qualification, experience are given below also. The BSc or equivalent in mechanical engineering or metallurgy. Minimum 8 years of experience. preferably 5 years in oil and gas contracting. It should include 8 years, should include 5 years in oil and gas contracting. Good experience of using ECE and predict is preferred, like that they have given. So they have given a list of requirements you can note down from the video. The email ID is just following in the next slide for the senior materials engineer. Kindly note this email ID for senior materials engineer and apply for this position to this email ID. This is a walk-in interview for all engineers. They are telling it's 1st February, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It is already finished. But they have also mentioned that if you cannot attend the email, this walk-in interview, please email to the below email ID like that they have mentioned. The email ID follows. What they require is experience is 3 to 15 years of experience in oil and gas petrochemicals. Interviews for engineers required for all engineering disciplines they have mentioned. This B.Tech in chemical, civil, electrical, instrument, mechanical. Throughout first class in academics is mandatory they have mentioned. The email ID, since it's given small, it is just follow. It is appearing in the following slide again. Kindly note and apply for this questions here. Please note the email ID given here for applying for that those questions mentioned just before. This opportunity is sourced from LinkedIn. Again, it is for lead engineer refractory Mumbai Powai. Job type permanent, more than 10 years, primarily in hydrocarbon industry. Graduation in ceramic engineering, post graduation in material science and engineering is preferred. AP 936 certification is preferred. Refractory design and salient selection parameters, refractory engineering drawings, and rationalizing BOQ MTO. So they have given the requirements here. Kindly note the requirements. And email ID is also provided here. Kindly note the email ID and apply for this position to this email ID. This opportunity is also sourced from LinkedIn. Urgent hiring, design engineer rotating, Mumbai, job type permanent rate mentioned, 7 to 12 years, BE mechanical. They have mentioned the requirements for this position. Petrochemical, oil and gas, refinery projects experience in designing, modeling, should have handled the rotating equipments and packages such as pumps, compressors, gas turbine speed, proposal, and detail engineering work, etc. They given. So can you note the email ID given here and apply for this position to this email ID? This opportunity was also sourced from LinkedIn. It reads like hiring for Chennai permanent role, structural designer SP3D, structural engineer, offshore experience is mandatory, minimum 4 plus years of design experience with knowledge of SACS. Client interview shortly in Bangalore. So they have given the email ID also here. Kindly note the email ID and apply for this position to this email ID. This is also sourced from LinkedIn. Mechanical maintenance manager, rotating equipments and utilities. Location will be New Delhi. It's mentioned. Client is technical agrochemical manufacturing. So the email ID is given below. Requirement is also given below. Just note the details and apply for this position.